After finishing third at the 2002 FIFA World Cup and reaching the semi-finals of Euro 2008, it seemed that Turkish football was on the up. But in the summer of 2011, police began investigations into widespread match-fixing claims in the domestic game. More than 60 individuals were arrested, including club managers and national team players. The scandal rocked Turkish football. Besiktas was one of the clubs barred from all European competition last season because of their alleged involvement in attempts to fix the 2011 Turkish Cup final, which the Black Eagles won on penalties. The Istanbul club took the opportunity to start a period of restructuring, and in 2013 they signed a sponsorship deal worth $145 million, the biggest in the history of Turkish sport. The contract with the telecommunications giant includes shirt sponsorship and naming rights for a new stadium, which is due to be completed later this year. A timely boost as the club looks to bounce back after some tough times.
We had a lot of financial difficulties during the last couple of years. It was one of the first things I had to deal with when I became president of the club. We were punished with a ban by UEFA due to financial fair play, and this was down to the fault of the previous management. I want to see us at least qualify to play in the UEFA Champions League, and I think we can do it. It won't be easy, but I think we can do it. My biggest wish would be to win the European Cup and to finish the stadium.
Under former Croatia head coach Slaven Bilic, Besiktas prepared for the new season with training camps in Germany and the northwest of England. The 45-year-old Bilic had previously led his country to 2 successive European Championships, in 2008, where they reached the quarter-finals, and in 2012. Following a spell in Russia with Lokomotiv Moscow, Bilic took charge of the Turkish side in 2013, signing a 3-year contract.
It's a club with very high expectations, who want to win and compete at the highest level. They're always looking to improve, and this is one of the reasons I accepted the job. In the beginning, there was no real reason or need to change things at the club, as the club is big and well organised. The only thing I did have to do is to help with the relationship between the team and the administration. We finished last season really well, and we're ready for the season ahead.
The 13-time Turkish Super League winners returned to the UEFA Champions League this season for the first time in 5 years, and they started their campaign by defeating Dutch side Feyenoord in the 3rd qualifying round. They now face Arsenal for a place in the group stage.
Last year we finished 3rd, which was good considering some of the issues we had. We didn't have, and still don't yet have, our own stadium to play in. We were playing in 2 or 3 different ones, which was a handicap for us. Another handicap is that all our finances are being used in the building of the new stadium, and we also had to pay off some debts. Therefore, on paper, we weren't as financially secure as the other clubs. And so, taking all that into account, last season was good, even though Besiktas, because of their mentality and history, always needs to win.
The club looks to have turned around many of its off-field problems, but there's still some way to go for Besiktas to compete financially with the biggest clubs in Europe. To achieve their lofty goals, further investment must be made in quality foreign imports. And the club has strengthened the squad this season, most notably completing the signing of Senegalese striker Demba Ba from Chelsea.
Financially, this is a very strong nation, and they're able to sign, and are signing, more and more good players. 5 or 6 years ago, good players would only come to play in Turkey towards the end of their career. However, now Turkey, and especially the clubs from Istanbul, is a very desirable destination, even for players at the start of their careers. This is because the league has improved. The teams play good football and were well represented in European competition.
Besiktas last won the league title back in 2009, and for the last 2 seasons they finished third behind their great rivals Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. Bilic and his team will be hoping to upset the status quo this time.